Ah. Please don't block ways. Don't block ways. Don't block. You get away from the door. That is why I say you are going to make somebody collapse. Why are you if you make this museum fall? What? Move. You man, you move behind. You move behind. You were there inside. You sure? Took the move. You move. We don't want to push you. Move. That is being unprofessional. You guys, are you our supervisor? No, but you cannot stop us from our work. We are also they are working. What's wrong? Can you move? Let me tell you. Give me the camera. No, you cannot stop you from working, but this person. Come on.
Kimono or kimono, female adult, 61 years, Gishu by tribe, woman member of parliament, Manafa district under Minister for Karamoja Affairs, Office of the Prime Minister, resident of Bunga, Kalungu, Machinde Division, Kampala district. A2 who is not here is Abaho Joshua, male adult, aged 46 years, Muchiga by tribe, senior assistant secretary, Ministry of Karamoja Affairs, Office of the Prime Minister, resident of Sonde, Chikulu, Goma sub-county, Mukono district. Then A3, Naboya Chitutu Michael, male adult, 52 years, Gishu by tribe, peasant, resident of Situmi village, Situmi parish, Buweka, sub-county, Namisindwa district.
By tribe, district, and Minister for Karamoja Affairs, Office Prime Minister, Ibunga, Kalungu, Machinde Division, Kampala district. Wahabili, Abaho Joshua, Zaliota, Galini Kunyaha, Anampokaga, Umchiga, Senior Assistant Secretary, Ministry of Karamoja Affairs, Office Prime Minister, Ngaba Isonde, Chikulu, Goma sub-county, Mukono district. Ubunanboa Hataru, Nakoya, Kitutu Maiko, Ngowe Tunya Hatanu Mutubigi, Mungisu, Ngaba Istumi, Mustumi Parish, Mutukaweka, Namisimbo district.
So count one, statement of offense, loss of public property, contrary to section 10, subsection 1 of the Anti-Corruption Act, 2009 as amended. Particulars of offense: Chitutu Mary Goreti Chimono, between the month of June 2022 and January 2023, at the office of the Prime Minister's stores, Namanve, Mukono district, caused loss of public property in form of 9,000 pre-painted iron sheets of gauge 28 by diverting the said iron sheets from the intended purpose of benefiting the Karamoja Community Empowerment Program to her own benefit and to the benefit of third parties, having reason to believe that such act would result into loss of the said public property. Madam Chitutu, have you heard and understood?
Heard and understood.
How do you plead?
It is not true, and I'm not guilty.
Statement of offense: loss of public property, contrary to section 10, subsection 1 of the Anti-Corruption Act 2009 as amended. Particulars of offense: Chitutu Mary Goreti Kimono, during the month of January 2023, at the office of the Prime Minister's stores, Namanve, Mukono district, caused loss of public property in form of 5,500 pre-painted iron sheets of gauge 28 by diverting the said iron sheets from the intended purpose of benefiting the Karamoja Community Empowerment Program to her own benefit and to the benefit of third parties, having reason to believe that such act would result into loss of the said public property. And as well?
Yes, I have understood.
Is it true or it's not true?
It is not true.
Ready for everything?
Receiving stolen property. Who funa bintu bibiyibwike nabo ya Kitutu Michael akali wekumwesi kwehasesa bakumwaha kuwere ni kumwesi kunyowa January kumwaha oku kushalo Situmi ibuhaweka muhabuhaweka sub county na Misindwamu district wafuna amabaati ka gauge 28 nga kali reported iron sheets nga kuliho imaaka ya office of the Prime Minister nga buli mubumanyivu buli abeesonyivu kafuna taawe wategeere ekyakyo. Wakitegedde omwekiyo
So plea of not guilty is also entered for F3 in respect to count 5. So count 6. Statement of offense: conspiracy to defraud, contrary to section 309 of the Penal Code Act, Cap 112, 2020, particulars of offense. Chitutu Mary Goreti Kimono and Abaho Joshua between the month of June 2023 and June, pardon me there. The month is between, let me read this afresh. Statement of offense, Chitutu Mary Goreti Kimono and Abaho Joshua between the month of June 2022 and January 2023 conspired together by deceit to defraud beneficiaries under the Karamoja Community Empowerment Program of 9,000 pre-painted iron sheets of gauge 28. Madam Chitutu, have you heard and understood?
How do you feel? It is not true. You are not guilty.
We do not object to the issuance of criminal summons against A2. And neither do we object to the prayer for an adjournment subject to our application for A1 subject to our application for A1 to be granted bail by this honorable court. I will try to continue. Your Honor, my colleague, my senior colleague, Mr. Michael Wamasebu, will take the would address the court in respect of A1's bail application.
That is correct, Your Worship. To bail for my client A1 today, and I'll be requesting this court that at a given time later on that we can apply for bail for A2 as well. So for today, I mean for A3, much of that. For today, we are going to make the application on behalf of A1. Your Honor, this application is based on the following legal framework. I will not go through the details of the text of each of the legislation because these legislations are well known in the interest of time. The first instrument we are relying on is Article 23, Clause 6, Subclause of the Constitution. And then Article 28, Clause 3 of the Constitution. All these pieces of legislation. The first article is 23(6)(a), which says that where a person is arrested in respect of a criminal offense, the person is entitled to apply to the court to be released on bail, and the court may grant that person bail on such conditions as the court considers reasonable. The second one, Your Worship, is Article 28, Clause 3, which presumes every accused innocent until he is proved guilty or until he has admitted his offense.
Your Worship, the third piece of legislation we are relying on is Section 75 of the Magistrates Courts Act, which says that the magistrates' courts before which a person appears or is brought charged with an offense may at any stage of the proceedings release that person on bail. Your Worship, the third one is Section 77 in MCA, which lays down the conditions which an accused must satisfy before he is released on bail. And the other instrument we seek to rely on, Your Honor, is the High Court Anti-Corruption Division Rules of 2021. And finally, we are grounding our application on the bail guidelines for courts of judicature practice directions of 2022. Your Honor, in terms of the guidelines, they were very specific. Considerations for bail. That's Rule 13 of the bail guidelines. The court shall consider the following in handling a bail application. One, the gravity of the offense, and two, the nature of the offense. The response to this is our submission that the offenses with which our clients are charged are bailable by this court. So this court has the jurisdiction to grant them bail. The second consideration given by the guidelines is the antecedents of the applicant so far as they are known. Your Honor, our client, Goreti Mary Tutu Kimono, is a Ugandan citizen, aged 62. In terms of the bail guidelines, she's therefore of advanced age, and on that ground alone, this court should be inclined to grant her bail, and other reasons which I'm going to give. She is a very prominent citizen of this country, having served in very many respectful offices of responsibility as Minister of State, as Minister, up to the point yeah, now she is a minister in the executive of the Uganda government. She is also a very decorated scientist and academician. She worked.
I don't know why I find your case a little bit fast.
Sorry, Your Worship. I'll go slowly, Your Worship.
The age?
Yes, she's 61.
You said 62.
60. She's 61. 61. And the guidelines define advanced age to be 60 and above. So she is within that bracket of what we call advanced age.
She's a prominent.
Yes, and she's a prominent citizen of this country. I will not go into the details. Your Honor, our client has a fixed place of abode. She has a home in Bunga, where she lives with her family, and that is in Makindye Division. She is married to Mr. Michael Kitutu, another prominent citizen. She is a mother of 7 and a grandmother of 7. Our client owns property within the jurisdiction of this court. She owns land in form of a private minor in Wakiso district, block 241, plot 1264, which is half an acre. She also owns land in the same district of Wakiso. It is block 241, plot 1265. Also a private minor. We have the title deeds here with us, and Your Honor, to indicate her seriousness with which she takes these proceedings, she is ready to deposit these titles in court if the court prefers it that way. Your Honor, the accused also has medical complications that require her to undergo constant medical attention by a specialist. The 2 days during which she has been in custody have been very stressful for her, and her condition has relapsed. The condition which she suffers from it is called hypertensive heart disease with left ventricle stiffness. D. It is a threatening heart failure condition, especially when she is under stress, like she is at the moment. Your Honor, if I may just remind this court,
Yes, hold on.
Her condition was certified by Dr. Sendika Dua Charles, who is the head of the intensive care unit at the Mulago National Hospital. He has in fact given her...
Is that the continuation of the sentence where you said if you can remind this court?
So much obliged, Your Honor. I will come to that later.
When did such information come to my mind that not to remind me?
No, I will come to that in the due course, Your Worship. Much
So I
obliged.
delete that
For now. I just wanted to give the person who made that diagnosis is a Dr. Sendika Dua, who is the head of the ICU in Mulago Hospital. Dr. Charles Sendika Dua is the head of the ICU, and he has given her an appointment on 15th April. And he has said that appointment is a must. And this diagnosis was done on 15th of March, Your Honor. Your Honor, now this brings me to the history of one of our colleagues called Kasango, who appeared in this court sometime with a similar condition. And he applied for bail. And the bail was denied. And we lost him from Luzira prison. So the caution would dictate that we don't make the same mistake.
I think this is the direction I'm going to take. I will be telling you that first because there.
Much obliged. Yeah, we have a...
Just hold on. What is your point in that one?
Our point in that one is that
pick from that.
This condition is so life-threatening that if one...
What is that you're forwarding to court first and foremost? We would want you to look at this. What is that you wish that I look at? Because I am not going to write it on record that we would want you to look at this.
Much obliged, Your Honor.
Yes.
Our first document we have tendered in court.
The first is already here.
Yeah, this one is the ruling of the Court of Appeal in respect of that condition. It's one of our colleagues.
Is the case particular?
It is a criminal miscellaneous application, Court of Appeal, criminal miscellaneous application, number 219 of 2018. Bob Kasango versus Uganda. In which the applicant relied on that condition to apply for bail, but unfortunately it was not granted. And as we speak, he has gone to be with the ancestors. I will pass over the authority to the court to look at. Your Honor, we have also passed over the land titles for the 2 pieces of property which the applicant owns. The other consideration under the regulations, Your Honor, is that if there is a possibility of a delay in the trial, it is common knowledge, Your Honor, that trials in this court take some time. So on this ground also, our client will be justified in applying for bail. The other one is the likelihood.
It's common knowledge that?
Pardon?
It's common knowledge
that the trials in this court take time because of the many challenges our judiciary is facing, like backlog. And we have already been informed that inquiries are not even complete. Only last night, Your Honor, one of our clients was smuggled in from Mumana. So at this rate, we don't know how long they will take. The other consideration is the likelihood of the applicant to attend court.
Did you want the other portion to be part of your... Or it was a passing by...
Which one?
Whoever was smuggling.
No, we were just indicating, we cite that to show that the prosecution does not seem to be done yet. They are still collecting people from different parts of the country. The applicant is charged with violence. And our submission is that there was no violence involved. And this court has had the particulars of all the allegations against her. And there is no reference to any violence anywhere. Much obliged, Your Honor. The last and most important guideline regards to whether the applicant has sufficient sureties within Uganda, to undertake that the applicant shall comply with the conditions of her bail. Your Honor, we present to court 4 sureties in response to this guideline. Michael George Kitutu. The couple have been married since 4th June 1988. They have children and grandchildren together.
To do that verification. File their finding. And then at 2. At 2 the following day we shall have a ruling. I have not asked the availability of parties, that is counsels, and the state's reason being the defense has so many lawyers, at least I know one will be available. Prosecution has so many attorneys, I believe one will be available. So 12th of April at 2 p.m. for a ruling. But in any case, I come on 12th of April in the morning and don't find any filing, then I will proceed to write my ruling without. Criminal summons to issue, that is for A2, and then also a submission had been made in respect of A3 to be considered for an application another day.
That's correct.
That application can also happen then.
Your Worship, we are only proposing something which was propounded by Justice Ogola. Grant our client interim bail as we go through all
That will cause us into another application. And we're bound to leave Let us remain the position.
Hold on a little bit, 1 second.
The Minister of Karamoja Affairs has just been charged with
Hold on a minute.
loss of public property, conspiracy to defraud, in respect to the diversion of iron sheets meant for Karamoja. She has pleaded not guilty to the charges. She has also been charged together with the Senior Assistant Secretary at the Office of the Prime Minister and her brother. She's about 86 years old.
We heard that the Honorable refused her.
Prevented her from going to police.
Making a statement.
Sorry?
That the Honorable Minister prevented her mother from making a statement.
Yes, we heard that from the police, and it was one of the grounds that was raised by the state to object to her grant of bail. So the Honorable Minister has applied for bail today, and the court is yet to consider the application. The case has been adjourned to next week for ruling.
What would you like to know?
What are they? Are we seeing justice or it is celebrated? Yes.
Is she the sacrificial lamb?
Not at all. This is not selective prosecution. What has happened is that the case is being handled in piecemeal. So this is just the first case file. So there's a case file in respect of each suspect, and the case files will be submitted by the police to the office of the DPP for consideration, as and when they complete investigations.
How set are you that the police office to go on? How set are you?
For this particular case, investigations are still going on, but they are in advanced stage. So we are not yet ready to start the prosecution.
Where is the third accused in this case? That's Secretary of the Minister.
Abajo, Mr. Abajo.
Well, he seems to have had a family tragedy, and so he was not able to appear in court today. But the court has issued a criminal summons requiring him to attend court to answer to the charge.
Where is the minister being taken? Which prison do you